Okay, so the TG Quasar Dragon deck is one I made around trying to use TG monsters, that way you can bring out the level 5 Tuner TG Synchro monster, instead of having to rely on Formula Synchron. Since the only way to bring out Quasar Dragon is with a Tuner Synchro monster, plus 2 other Synchros. At least 2 other Synchro monsters. And when you bring out Quasar Dragon, it's pretty much a win, because his effect is OP as hell. But it's really hard to bring out, so they have decks made around just bringing out that one card. And this was my attempt at a TG one, since I couldn't really find any while I was looking it up. And that's because the Synchro version and the Rekindling version are way better. And I thought this one would be good because you wouldn't have to rely on only using Formula Synchron. You could also bring out the level 5 Tuner monster, which you can only bring out with having a TG monster as one of its Synchro materials. And it's okay, but Formula Synchro isn't really that much of a problem. See, this one I use them anyway. And then I bring out Quasar. Quasar can attack twice, negate one card once a turn, and if he's destroyed, bring out Shooting Star Dragon. Another really good card. So this TG deck, I don't know, with TG Striker at 1, it kind of just doesn't feel like it's as good as it has to be. Since it's all around bringing out level 5 Synchro monsters, and just one level 2 one, what you have to do is have a whole bunch of monsters in your deck with at level 3 and level 2, and a couple at level 1 so you can bring out your Dragonfly or Formula Synchron. So you need the Dragonfly if you're going with the level 5 TG monster tuner, or you need the Synchro if you're just going with, and you need Formula Synchron if you're just going with 2 regular 5 Synchro monsters. And Junk Synchron is such a staple in this deck because his effect is so great at pulling this off. See, look at this one. I go for the TG one and a Dragonfly. Bring out Quasar. And Quasar means you win. It's really hard to stop him. Actually, he can be stopped pretty much the same way you stop a Light and Darkness Dragon, by just using 2 effects that can take him out in the same turn. So with Light and Darkness Dragon, you don't get to choose, so you can put down a dummy card, that way it gets chained, and then you can actually use the card to get rid of him. But with Quasar, you can actually choose whatever the hell you want to negate, so he's a lot harder to get rid of. This is one of my earlier versions. Actually, no. I think this deck would probably work better if I ran it as kind of a Lightsworn build, because it revolves around Junk Synchron a lot. Like, I don't think you can really play this deck without Junk Synchron. Well, maybe if you substituted Debris Dragon for him. Actually, no, there aren't a lot of... I don't think there are any level 5 Dragon type Synchros. Wow, was that a first turn Shooting Star Dragon? I mean, Shooting Quasar Dragon. Evac is so good. I run it 3 just because it is so amazing. Dang, double Doppel Warrior. I even brought out a Stardust Dragon. This deck has a lot of summoning from the hand. Tuning, bring out Junk Warrior. Set down TG Striker. That way you can add a TG monster to your hand. Probably should have set down TG Warwolf because TG Striker is actually a valuable card. Add a level 1 tuner to my hand. Junk Synchron, bring him out. The main reason you use Junk Synchron would be to add another tuner monster to your field. And then just special summon Doppelwalker. And synchro him for a level 5 monster. And then use the monster you brought out with Junk Synchron's effect to synchro with one of the Doppel tokens. Or both of them. Usually you bring out a level 1 tuner monster, so you can bring out Formula Synchron or Dragonfly. So you got your level 2 synchro monster ready for Quasar. See? Formula Synchron. Boost Warrior can be special summoned from your hand. as long as you have a tuner monster on your side of the field. And he's the only other level 1 monster in the deck I've run besides my TG Magician and that one guy that negates effects, Evac Failure. Magical Android, Shooting Star Dragon. What we should have did was... Well, actually, there's not really you can do. He's screwed. It's really hard to stop Shooting Star Dragon and Quasar Dragon, besides just stopping him from coming out in the first place. Alright. I think this is the last one in here, too. So the TG one is okay, because it allows variation if they somehow remove from play Formula Synchron, but it's not as good as a pure Synchro deck, or, you know, one with Quick Draw Synchron, or the Flameville ones. Those ones are a lot better.